Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my memory spread for the week of March 20th through the 26th. And for this week, I'm going to be using the Cherry Blossom kit from SPC, which looks a little something like this. In case you guys are new here or didn't already know, I am a part of SPC's affiliate team, so you can use code Elisa10 to save on your next purchase if you so choose. But this is what the ultimate kit looks like. And of course, we've got some extras. So this was the freebie that came with the kit. Of course, I got the doodles, and then I picked up the fashion add-on box. And then for foil this week, I'm going to be pairing the kit with a light pink foil. So the very first thing I have is just a multi-script sampler from Planet Hannah. This was her February font of the month, and it has like little flowers, little daisies in the font, so I thought that would be cute to pull in. And then the rest of the foil is from Planner Choco. This is her Bloom collection. I picked this up, and then literally the following week they released a Cherry Blossom collection, which obviously would have been perfect for this kit, but I had already gotten this, and I honestly could not be bothered to pick up the Cherry Blossom collection, so we're just going to work with this. I think it's fine. I don't think the flowers, like, they could resemble cherry blossoms if you ask me, so we're just going to work with it. I think it's going to be fine, but the first thing I picked up were these quote box overlays, and then I picked up the full foil bundle plus the add-on, so we have 8 full box overlays. We have the bottom washi sheet, 2 sheets of underlays, which look like this, and then we have the add-on sheet. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put down the base of the spread, and I'll be right back. Well, look at me, uploading my plan with me days later than I had originally anticipated it, yet again. I'm so sorry. This week has been absolutely horrendous for me. This current week that we're in, this video is going up on Friday. It's just been one thing after another. Firstly, this is my last week with a car for the next 3 weeks. So I think it was either the last plan with me or the plan with me before that. I talked about how me and my sister got into a car accident when I was visiting her in San Antonio in her vehicle. It was the other person's fault. She came up here, dropped off her car. It got towed to the Toyota dealership for repairs. She picked up a rental. We thought everything was going to be fine and dandy. Toyota calls, says they're not going to be able to get to her vehicle until the end of April. Insurance adjuster said we're not paying for a rental for 6+ weeks. So she has to turn in her rental vehicle today, the day that this video is going up, and she is going to be taking my car with her to San Antonio for at least 3 weeks, and I want to cry, truly, because I use my car every single day, and now I'm going to have to rely on my parents to drive me around. Firstly, like, my dad works from home, so his car is always here. However, he drives a gigantic Ford F350, which is also a stick shift. I can't drive that. And then my mom works a regular job, like 8 hours a day, and she's like, you can just drop me off at work and pick me up and you can have my car all day. The problem is she has to be dropped off at work at 6 o'clock in the morning every single day, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And she also works most Saturdays, so I'm like, nope, I'm just going to suffer and be bored and do all that fun stuff at home. So I went to the library yesterday on Thursday, and I picked up a dozen books to keep me busy over the next 3 weeks because I'm not going to be doing a whole lot, which is unfortunate. I'm so nervous about my sister taking my car because obviously she doesn't have the best driving record. And my car has very sensitive brakes. It's an older vehicle, has a lot of mileage on it. My sister's been spoiled with newer cars, so she's used to having like a nice center console that has like a GPS and all that fun stuff, and I'm like so nervous about her taking my vehicle. So yeah. And then on top of that, there was an incident involving Winnie. You guys know she's a special girl. She has seizures. She's very high anxiety. Her anxiety has gotten a lot worse since being back in my parents' place, and unfortunately, she can't have like a prescription anxiety medication because of her history of seizures. So I have been contemplating, and let me know if you guys have any personal experience using this for your dogs. But I have been thinking about putting her on CBD because I know it can help with anxieties, and it can also help reduce the frequency of seizures, which obviously is a plus. So I've been contemplating that. I don't know if I'm going to commit to it or not. I don't know. I just rather get stuff from the vet because I know it works and there've been studies on it, and like obviously like CBD is very new and it's not, yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous and I just want to find a job so I can get out of this house and live on my own again and take my dog and take my cat and we can go back to living our peaceful lives, because living in this house with my parents, like my Winnie doesn't like men, so she already like is on edge anytime my dad is in the room. She just no, like she doesn't do men. And then we also have my parents have 5 dogs and 1 cat. 2 of their dogs are like on their deathbeds. I swear they have like dementia and stuff. Like they're always in the way. They walk crippled. They're arthritic. It's just Winnie doesn't like them. Like she picks on the old senile crippled dogs. Like it's just, yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I just want to find a job and move. I'm just like so stressed out. So I'm trying to calm myself down and bring myself off of the ledge because it's just been a lot recently. But hopefully, since I'm going to be stuck in the house pretty much all day, every day for the next 3 weeks, I can get back to filming more videos and get stuff up that's not just playing with me's. It's been a while since I've done a haul, and I've actually been shopping quite a lot recently. I didn't do a haul last month, or I think the month before that either, because although I was shopping, the stuff I was getting was like stuff I needed to use like ASAP and get it in my lineup and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we're going to do. But anyways, I guess I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the day-to-day because why not? There's nothing else to talk about. So let's get right into it. So Monday was the 20th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So this day I had to do a voiceover because I was far too lazy to do that on Sunday. So I did a voiceover and got a plan with me up. Yay me. And then I had to go to the library and return some movies. My library gives us 21 days with books, which is fantastic. So that's like exactly like the amount of time I need to have my books while my sister has my car. So that's perfect. But movies, they only give you 7 days with, so I have to do that. No more getting movies because I'm not gonna be able to return them on time, unfortunately. So return movies, and then I got McAllister's for lunch this day because I felt like it. And then I marked out that I had a headache, and then I had a pretty long YouTube binge. I was catching up on some videos. There's quite a few videos that came out over the weekend and stuff that I wanted to watch, so had a heavy YouTube binge. And then I marked down that I went to bed early. On Tuesday, I marked down that it was a rainy day. We've been getting so much rain here in Texas, and we just had a cold front come in. It is currently like 50 to 60 degrees. I don't even remember, but it's like the beginning of April. It's rainy, it's cold, and it's miserable. I don't know what is happening. Global warming, it's just, no. I'm not here for it. I want my hot, hot days. I don't do cold, obviously, but yeah, I marked down that it was a rainy day first thing on Tuesday, and then me and my sister went to Dutch Bros to get some caffeine before my sister took off and went back to San Antonio. I think this is I could be wrong, but I feel like this is the weekend that she picked up her rental. Or maybe she already had the rental. She was just coming up here. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure she picked up her rental this weekend. So she was driving back with her rental on Tuesday. And then I went to the library again because I actually had time to do that and actually like browse and stuff. So I went to the library, and then on my way back I had to stop by the pet store and get the cats some food, and then I filled up my gas tank, and I had a movie night this night. I think I started watching some wildlife documentaries on Netflix maybe? Or Discovery Plus. Those are like my go-tos for wildlife documentaries. Once we get like into April and stuff, and like obviously like Earth Days in April, like I'd like to watch quite a few wildlife documentaries. So, and there's quite a few coming out this year, which I'm very excited about. Of course, they don't come out until closer to like Earth Day, but I am very excited about the ones we're getting. There's one that's about chimpanzees that's coming out on Netflix, which I'm excited about because I love primates. But anyways, a little bit of a tangent. Moving on to Wednesday, I started off my morning by doing laundry. I feel like I've like unofficially made Wednesday my laundry days. And then I did a little bit of filming before going to the gym. And then on my way home, I got Chick-fil-A because I was far too lazy to cook anything at home, and we like never have any groceries. So got Chick-fil-A. And then I picked up some of SBC's new releases this day, and then I had to call my sister to update her on some stuff that was happening. Thursday, I marked down that I slept like absolute doo-doo because I was sick. My mom was sick like the weekend before, and I like quarantined myself in my room for as much as I possibly could because I hate being sick. And the past like 3 times I've been sick was because I came home when my mother was sick and she spread her cooties to me. And I was trying everything I possibly could to like, you know, keep myself safe and healthy. But that didn't work. So I woke up Thursday morning sick. Couldn't breathe, runny nose, headache. It was just a fine old dandy time. I was really excited about that, obviously. So because I was sick, I had a lazy day on Thursday and did absolutely nothing. I watched TV, I took a nap, I got some Happy Meal, and I worked on my diamond painting, which I just now realized that I forgot to actually write diamond painting on my label, so gonna have to go back and do that. But anyways, Friday I marked down and then I slept in. I was still sick, but I was able to breathe a little bit better, so had to take advantage of that and sleep in. I uploaded a plan with me this day, and then I laid down the base for my next spread, which, yeah, I think it was this one, and it went up late anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then I watched Daisy Jones and the Six. I think this was the finale, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it? I'm pretty sure this was the week that we got the finale, Daisy Jones. I liked it. I definitely prefer the book. It was fine. I'm obsessed with the album. Like, I've been listening to the Aurora album nonstop on Spotify anytime I'm in my vehicle. But, yeah. Loved it. So, love the album, like the show. That's like my final thoughts. And then I ended my evening on Friday by listening to some music. So super exciting. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I did in the morning was pull stickers for my next plan with me. And I also watched Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy while I did that to keep myself a little bit busy. I always have to have background noise when I'm doing stuff, so did that, and then I filmed, I had a grocery run, and then I took Winnie for a short little walk while the weather was fine and dandy. And then on Sunday, I have been wanting to get out and do bird photography, wildlife photography for a while. You guys know that I love to do photography and stuff, but the weather has been muggy and gross the last few weeks. But now that we're in March and April, migration season is high, so I finally just bit the bullet and decided to go to the nature center up it's near Arlington. So it's about an hour and a half away, and they had been having some like owls nest there. So I was like, I'm gonna go and see if I can find these owls. So I drove up there. I think I woke up at like 5 a.m. I was out the door by 5:30 so I could get there before sunrise, and I started to do some bird photography, and I did get to see and photograph my first barred owl, which I was so excited about because I love owls. I'm not a bird nerd or anything like that. Like, I don't go out and do like birding and stuff, but I do like photographing them. Birds are just like what we have an abundance of in Central Texas, so that's just what my subjects end up being. But I do prefer like mammals and reptiles and things like that. They're just harder to find and photograph here, so I do photograph a ton of birds. And if you guys are interested, I do always have my personal Instagram linked in the description box down below if you guys want to check out my photography. That's where I post it. But after that, I think I was there for a few hours. There was a lot of migrating species and stuff, so I spent quite a few hours there, and then I stopped by Whataburger in town before driving the hour and a half home. And then I spent a little time culling and editing some photos, and then I marched down and went to bed early because I was exhausted. I think I got like 10,000 steps in like within the first like couple hours of me being there. My feet hurt. I dug up my hiking boots, which I haven't worn in a while, and I got like massive blisters on the back of my feet, and it was awful, but I got the photographs, so it was worth it. But anyways, that is it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'll have all of the shops featured linked in the description box down below, as well as any coupon codes or referral links I have for them. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!